So last week I was finally able to catch gold and it gave me a really nice trade, which is 1 is to 3.8. Then I missed these trades which I had analyzed. For example, USD CHF went really nice to the bottom, and then Euro USD as well is right now forming up. It didn't go as planned, but AUD JPY it did went as planned. Euro JPY did went as planned, and then GBP JPY I took a loss of 1%. So I eventually traded a bullish trade, though I had predicted it to go short on last Sunday. But I thought maybe it's going to go up, and then I took that trade with everything taken care of. It did went 1 is to 2. Eventually, that pulled back. I was looking for a target till around here, but it's fine, completely fine because XAUSD was perfect. We got 1 is to 3.8, and I called it live before entering the trade. I called it live in my Telegram group. So if you haven't joined Telegram group yet, make sure you do. Now, let's see what we have this week. So I'll go back to 2 hour time frame. So you can see on 2 hour time frame the price has been retesting on every Friday. Every Friday the price is at 2 hour EMA. On Friday the price is at 2 hour EMA, right? So Friday 2 hour EMA again. This is the exact thing we are saying. Of course, it hasn't hit the trend line bottom, and I'm not sure whether it will or not. This is what I'm predicting, that 2 hour EMA the retest is happening, which has been happening since like last 3 weeks. Now, what I expect price to do is the same thing which I was expecting in this trade and the trade before this Sunday. So I think it's again going to do something similar. All you have to do is wait for 1 hour EMA. You can see this is EMA 50. All you need to do is wait for this 1 hour EMA to break the 1 hour EMA and let it retest to push up. Then you can put a stop loss below the EMA, keeping some margin, and then target 1 is to 3 or 1 is to 4, whatever it is. Depending, let's say if you have a stop loss of, let's say 2000, then you can easily target 1 is to 4. If it is 4000, then you should target 1 is to 2, 2.5, or 1 is to 3 at max. Something as such should work fine. This is what I'm looking for. 1 hour EMA, break and retest to go up. So I'm thinking the price might this time touch around this week around 480. If the price stays bullish, it will easily touch around 480. Like let's say 479 is the better target, because the price what it does is it goes around 479 or something like that and then reverses. Most of the time it doesn't even touch 480. So 479 would be the target. Now next GBP JPY, let's go from top. The weekly candle has, it started around this. It started from this point with a gap up, which I was talking about last week on Sunday analysis, and the price has closed below. But the last swing high was around here, so I am expecting a price momentum where all this price action will be filled till here. So what we need to do is, let's say this is 4 hour time frame now. The 4 hour time frame is bearish. The daily time frame is bullish, and it just took liquidity from this resistance area. You can see on the daily time frame, this is a resistance. A lot of lines, I don't know why I haven't marked them right. I'll delete this. A lot of unclean stuff in my charts. So I think I'll keep this. It should be a good support on 4 hour time frame. I'll later mark it. But yeah, so we have a 4 hour support, and price took liquidity from a daily support from right here. You can see there are touches. You have 1, 2. And because this is the last swing high, I think this is a really good support level. Now on 4 hour time frame, I can see the price has tried to push down, but still I would say the price is bearish. The price is bearish, and right now it is testing the EMA. Um, I think what I would like to see is, let's have this EMA, and I would like to see a structure like this. Okay, so as simple as this. On 4-hour time frame, the EMA should retest the EMA again, break and retest, and then push up. The target would be around this. So we'll catch it on 1-hour time frame. Of course, I need to see some rejection and a bullish close of candle. We'll see in the week because the target is not so good. If you see, if I wait for a 4-hour candle like this and candle closes like this and the target is this, I don't think it's a much of a great risk to reward. So I might not be interested in it if the risk to reward is not 1:2, because there is a lot of consolidation happening right here, and we exactly don't know when it's going to move. There might be just more consolidations coming. That price might just reach this level and keep on doing something like this, right? So rather be in a trade where this kind of trend line is followed. Yeah. So more of a support, more of a resistance, not trend line. So we'll see whether if the price comes here, I might update it on my Telegram if I'm shorting this. But we might have different pairs to look after. So I'll just remove this for now. GBP, JPY, not interested so much. I have actually planned to take XAG USD. So you can clearly see on the 1-hour time frame, it kind of broke the trend line, but it was a false breakout so far, and it might just be pulling back to go up now. But whether that is true or not, that we'll shortly see. We want to see a price action that does something similar, where price moves up and then it is retesting this level. I hope that's clear. If it goes on to retest this level and then moves up to break the previous high, the local previous high, for example, let's say if the price does something like this and goes up and then it is retesting this and then breaking the high, this high again, I'll be interested to buy. My stop loss would be around here, and my TP much larger than this one. That's for sure. Maybe around 54.9 or something like that. Because 55, I think it's a good resistance level. It's a very strong resistance level because it's a psychological level. So a lot of people might push the price down easily. So I don't want to be in that trade. That might not happen. A lot of buyers might be there and the price might just push up, but you never know. And you don't want to be in a trade where you have a strong psychological level. So that is what I'm looking for. It's going to give me a really nice risk to reward. For example, I can show you how it might look. Hold on. Let's say it's breaking it here and the stop loss is below the low, and I'm targeting a 54.9. Yeah. So it's almost 3.5, which is a very good risk to reward trade. So I'll just turn it on. It's very simple. This is how I'm going to trade it. You can see it's commonly repeated. That's why I had created these two trend lines during the week. And I can see that the price has been retesting this level here. Even when it crossed here, it went on to retest right around here, right? So this is the second tap zone. Once the price is touching this area, this is the second tap zone from where price takes support. But as we are price action trader, we need more confirmation. If you want to really risk a lot, like you can easily lose money on this trade, but you can also get a really good risk to reward. This is for the greedy people. So all you have to do is you have to wait to buy on the trend line. As soon as price touches this trend line, or put a order limit on every hour, update the order limit. Based on this, just buy it on this area, put your stop loss below this line and let the reward flow till 54.9, because that will be a very small stop loss. So of course you'll get a really nice risk to reward. So this is XAG USD and XAU USD. Now let's go to Euro GPY. On the weekly time frame, we can see there is a good rejection right around here. It's a really nice rejection, but the price is bullish and right now retesting the previous swing high wick, right? And it has closed just above the week if you see. So what could happen now? I mean, we don't have much history here, right? So all you can think is two kinds of direction. Let's say, what do you need for the price to go up? So for the price to go up, again, you can see the price nicely retests on 4-hour EMAs while going up. You can see on while going up, it's retesting around this level. Right here as well, either the 4-hour, 2-hour time frame, this area is getting retested. Yeah, you can see the momentum is really nice. So similarly, on the 4-hour time frame, all you want is first, based on price action trading, you would want to buy if the price breaks this level and then it is retesting to go up. So that is one of the simplest trades. Anyways, I don't think so it's going to happen this week where you would see a momentum like this. If it happens, just buy it. This is the price action. And I think it would be great to have 4-hour EMA to in your stop loss. If the price is breaking this and it is retesting, I'm damn sure the 4-hour EMA would be around this level, something around here. So if you can cover the stop loss till your 4-hour EMA, it's really nice. If you can't, it's fine. Just make sure you have at least 2-hour EMA or something like that in your stop loss. You can see the 2-hour EMA is also carried out throughout the price action in a really nice way. You can see a lot of lines coming here and retesting to go up. So you can imagine the kind of stop loss, the kind of distance you need from 2-hour EMA. You can see the price easily moves down to this much of depth. Okay, right here as well. You can see it moves down this much of depth. So what you need is your stop loss to have this much of more space. I hope that's clear. So Euro JPY, we want price to do this, and if we are going to short, I mean, I'm not so sure about short because the red candles you can see they have gotten very small and a lot of consolidation is happening. The price is indecisive of where it wants to go, but the overall momentum is bullish, right? On the daily time frame and the weekly time frame, the momentum is bullish, but it's just the first red candle, right? So you don't know, there might be a continuation red candle. So trade wisely, wait for a price action like this to buy, or just don't trade it. We have two good pairs coming like XAG USD, XA USD. If the price stays bullish, the Instagram influencers and all these people are calling for a drop in silver, but I don't know because the circumstances are very different. This time, silver is very much in need right now. In 1971 and all these years where the price came to this level and fell down, it was very different then. Okay, now it's a complete different story. Of course, a lot of psychological momentum we have seen on Friday, a really great drop, which is like around 4.29%, right? So it doesn't matter all that price action. Very soon we might see another break of new high, right? Let's rather conform on price action. Let's see what price action is giving us, and based on that, we make decisions rather than just blindly following anyone. AUD JPY, the price already did what I said, and it eventually, retested this level. Though it happened late, all of this price action was not required. The price opened up with a gap because I told you last week the news for China came in. Trump had announced something on tariffs. And based on that, the price opened with a very big gap. And finally, the price started moving down. Eventually, the technical had to be followed, and the price came here retesting this level. It's just I didn't look at it. I was not aware what's happening here on the JPY pairs. I was a little busy during the week, but it followed it to the dot. Now, On the weekly time frame, again, we are at below resistance level. You can see we have had rejections from right around this area. And what has happened when we saw this rejections? While going up, it retested from here to go up, right? We'll just remove this line now. The price went on till here to go up, but we already have a wick right here. We have a really nice wick, and uh, I think the price might very soon go up. Let's see. So next, we don't have another bullish momentum from which we can compare. The bearish momentum is definitely going till here, but this is a different story than this one. So we'll read the story which is currently matching to our current scenario. So 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame is 4 hour time frame is pretty good, and the only thing is it's bearish, right? The 4 hour time frame is bearish, and the EMA is also right here. Recently, I've been using EMA a lot for my confirmations, but you can see the EMA is right here, and the resistance that means is right here. Okay, so we don't have a trade until we see a break of this EMA. And the other thing is, it has recently tested the daily EMA. Price tried to break this, but that didn't happen. So I really like this price action. What we can do is, it's fine we have some resistance, but EMA is not the only source of truth for us to trade. We can definitely look for a buy. The daily time frame is still bullish. Yeah, the daily time frame is still bullish, and we can definitely look for a buy. All we need price action to do is retest around this level to go up. So on the 1 hour time frame, let's use 1 hour time frame. We want price action to retest this level. Okay, and then I want to see 1 hour EMA to come down around this area when it is retesting this level, and then break the EMA to take some liquidity, retest the EMA, and then continue up, and then I'll buy. So this will give me a very tight stop loss with a great risk to reward. So that is what I want again. My TP would be around this area. I can see a drop coming from right here. That means it is a liquidity level. So I'll keep my TP around this. Yeah. Because we don't want to get stuck in any kind of consolidation. So our TP would be around this area. We'll see exactly what the market shows us. So midweek updates is coming on Telegram. Make sure you join. Now Euro USD. Euro USD, I had a prediction of this price to retest this level and then go down, but price eventually moved quite up as soon as the market opened, and it went on till here to come down again, right? So what do I want to see? For the price to continue up, it has to grab liquidity from this level. You can see this is a really good liquidity area from where the price pushes up to this point again. So that is good. That might easily happen, and we can, in between all of this is happening, we can easily catch a trade right here where the price is retesting this level and then pushing to break down the zone. For example, I would want to see the price to come around, close a candle around this level. If that happens, I would short from right here, covering my high and putting my TP to this. So this is a really nice risk to reward. I definitely want to be in this trade. So Euro USD, a very simple setup. If this happens according to the way I'm saying, where it is retesting this level and then it is continuing down to break this kind of this liquidity area, close candles around this liquidity area, that clearly gives me a sign where that the price is going to go down. I hope that is clear. This is the area at which I'll keep my TP. The second, I think the price has came around this level a lot after reaching this area. So that is a little bit of troubling position. Price came down, went up, price came down, went up, and it is actually going above this area, right? Just move on to 4-hour time frame. Yeah. So 4-hour time frame is kind of bearish. Hold on, let me check more because I think it might not work so great. On the weekly time frame, we don't have much. This is like a consolidation that has been happening. And now on the daily time frame, the market is kind of in a bearish structure. Yeah. So of course there is a lot of consolidation, but right here we can see there is a better, clearer price action happening compared to this one. So these structures are not so nice, but this is much better. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we might see something like retest of this area again. For example, this is kind of a small shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, a retest of this area. So any price action where we see something like this, let's say if the price goes up and it is retesting this level, what we do is we can sell a trade from right here as well. Until the candles are coming here, we are looking to short this market. And if the candles come back to retest this level, which has actually happened on 1 hour time frame, it has kind of retested this level and then moved down. So the chances of that happening is low, but even if that happens, make sure to adapt and see a 1 hour structure to come down. I'll update if the price comes to this area. I'll definitely update on Telegram and update you guys on how to trade this. But so far, consider this as the main trade. If the price is retesting this, pushing down, consider this as the main trade. So Euro USD, we have this. This might happen very soon. Now USD CHF, I had predicted something like this, where retest is happening around this area and then moving down. It eventually did something like this. It went up instead of again the gap up, and then few days it went based on fundamentals to continue in the direction I had predicted the price. So it went around this area, retested this level, and started pushing down. But I was not looking at the market because I had seen a lot of, I had seen the whole week, initial days, the price action did this, right? So I lost interest, by Monday, Tuesday. I was like, I don't think so. This is going to happen. But eventually, the price did come down again. But as I was not interested, so I didn't see these pairs until Friday night. So I think what I would like to see now here is daily time frame bearish. Daily time frame is bearish. This was the higher low. This is the higher high. Now this is the lower high, and this is the lower low. And the price is taking liquidity from this level. And last time when it did this, the price went up. You can see right here. We don't have any other history, but we have this one history where we can clearly see that the price, when it came around this level, it went up to this area and then to come back again. So I might expect a price action like this. And if you see, this is a very similar price action right here. Ignore this part, ignore this part. You can see the price went up, retested around this level, and then moved up to retest around this level and then give a bigger push. And right here, you can see a similar price action, just a little scaled, a similar price action, just a little scaled right here, doing this and then coming here to retest around this level again. Here as well, the daily structure was changed, but it did eventually give a big push. So I am expecting a push. I am now expecting a buy trade. So let's see what kind of price action we can expect. So the 4-hour EMAs are very far, and I don't think so it's going to help at all. Let's see 2-hour. We definitely have some really nice price action. Okay. We definitely have some really nice price action right around this area. All I think we need is, yeah, so 1-hour EMA is here to help. Because we cannot see much of a price action, we would rather use 1-hour EMA to enter. So you can see right here what happened is price went up, did this, went up, did this, went up, did this. So this became a kind of resistance level. Let me mark this line. Okay. It's kind of a local resistance area. Once it did this and then the price went up. So even though a price action hasn't happened like this, what I would like to see is you can see this price, this area has now acted as support right here, right on these levels. Yeah, a much clearer price action after this happened. Like this was the first time the market came here, and then right here we can see a better price action. So I would like to see a price action where the price is doing this, retesting either this or my EMA to push up. Whatever it does, I'll mark that low as my stop loss and keep my take profit around this area. Yeah, around this area, or maybe this, because a lot of times I you can see there are rejections right here in these places here while going down. So I think this might be safe, but if I am keeping my TP here, I'll manually manage my trade as soon as I see the price coming here. I hope that's clear. Or I might even go for a longer push, but we'll see. I am updating everything on my Telegram, so there I'll push my updates. So USD CHF, we are looking for a buy position. Now GBP JPY, we did move it down because we were not seeing any good trades. Now USD JPY, this was a very old thing. On the weekly time frame, the price is at some kind of resistance. When the price came here once, twice, while coming up the first time, the price rejected. And we are clearly seeing that kind of rejection right here. Now, this is a good resistance level. You can see a lot of touches, but it might be just acting for the price to just go up because the market is working differently. So we need to make sure we are on the right side where the direction we are predicting is helping us. So I'll just remove this. I don't know where it came from. Okay, we have a lot more trades here. Yeah. So we can see there is kind of a reversal candlestick right here, and the price might continue moving up. The daily time frame is bullish, and we can see price going up again on the same thing. Now we have a weekly support and resistance right around this level, but that was easily broken. Like it did retest and price did come up again after retesting this level, but at the next turn it did break. Now, if I want to buy, I would rather like to see a price action like this. Retest and then go above. And the reason behind this is it's very clear. It's a really good resistance area and it should act as a support as well. So if the price is going up, if it has to go up, it should retest this level to continue momentum up. So we have a lot of pairs now to trade. Let's see if I can find something different because all of these are JPY USD pairs and then commodities. Let's see USD CAD. USD CAD, GBP CAD are good pairs. So USD CAD is looking already nice. It's retesting this level 4-hour EMA and it is currently in a trend of 4-hour EMA because it has once. So on the EMA, if it has once retested, it's fine. On the second time, all you have to do is again you need to see retest and a push after that. A push after that. That is all you want. On the other hand, you can also see something like this where your 1-hour EMA is retested or broken, or maybe 2-hour EMA is retested or broken. So what we'll wait for? What do we exactly need? We need the price action to go up. Let's say this is the 4 hour AMA, it is retesting. I want to see one 4-hour candle to be closing bullish or maybe going up from this area. So you can definitely see this is a good liquidity area and a good support resistance, right? So let's say your candle closes right around here, right around here. So we are already ready to enter this trade. USD CAD is cooked right now. So all we need USD CAD to do is break this level and close a candle right around here. Okay. Then I'll be interested in a trade where I see a price action like this. I'll cover the 4-hour EMA or something like that, and I'll hope for 1 is to 2 or 1 is to 3. I hope that is clear. I might adjust my stop loss. I'll update again the stop loss as per what the market is showing me. I can keep my stop loss on the below of 30 EMA or whatever it is. We'll see. So, but this pair is very much ready. So USD CAD we have now around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't need any other pair. We are good to go. So I hope you are ready for the next week. I think we are going to see really nice momentum next week because the gold, silver, every pair is currently showing a really great price action. So let's see what happens next week. And I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.